10 days ago, 12 men and women arrived at the spy school. Each had one aim in mind: to make it to the end. As they learned the skills of the modern secret agent, they were under constant assessment. Any who didn't make the grade were removed from the course. Now, only 4 remain. These are the cream of the crop: Alistair Ewing, Steve Feasey, Steve Hart, and Susan Martin. These 4 have shown themselves equal to everything thrown at them so far, but the spy trainers have set them one final test: a live mission overseas.
We're coming to the end of the training now. We're down to 4, and these 4 are honing their skills, ready for the big operation in Iceland.
To complete their mission, the 4 recruits will have to secretly follow a target, find and rescue a hostage, and break into a guarded building to retrieve sensitive intelligence at the dead of night. They will be on a strict time limit and must act completely alone. This will be their greatest challenge so far. In just a few hours, the 4 top recruits will be taken from the security of the spy school and launched on their final mission. This will be a test of everything they have learned in the last 10 days. But if anyone can succeed, they can.
We're 4 good people. We've chosen what we feel are the best people. Susan is exceptionally good. I think she has made some mistakes, but her leadership qualities, I think, qualify her for this operation.
Very excited about the mission. A little bit nervous about getting things right first time. We've had a few hiccups here and there, and we're all very eager to go, and we're all eager to work together as a team, and we can pull it off.
Steve Feasey is, in my opinion, a bit of a dark horse, a good team member.
They've obviously picked the 4 people they think can go ahead and do it, and now it's just a matter of proving everybody right, really.
Steve Hart is the older guy of the group, very steady, done just about everything right, very much the grey man, so he makes an excellent spy. And I think he's going to be a mainstay of the group.
The training has been first class, there's no doubt about that. An absolute, an incredible learning curve. You've got 4 completely different people now from when they started, because of the nature of what we've been taught.
Finally, we have Alistair, who really is the intellectual of the group.
We're ready to do it, and it's time to put those hours and days and weeks into practice and do the job.
At 1600 hours, training director Barry Davies briefs the team on the mission ahead. Their target, international terrorist Nikolai Esterov.
We have a fastball, okay? We need to move fairly quickly. He was picked up in Amsterdam a couple of days ago, and we caught him on the flight as he came into London. Now, surveillance has been on him for 2 days in London, and yesterday he moved to Iceland. Unfortunately, the surveillance team that followed him to Iceland, okay, has been compromised. You are the replacement team going in. Transport will be here at 1600 hours. You leave at 1630. Any questions? Nice. Let's go.
They may know their destination, but they have little idea what awaits them. The spy trainers have designed a final mission that will simulate the challenges and dangers of a real-life undercover operation. The scenario is as follows. The team must tail international terrorist Nikolai Esterov to Iceland, infiltrate his network, steal a computer virus from under his nose and spirit it out of the country. The roles of Esterov and his henchmen will be taken by members of the Special Forces. They're rough, tough, and will be playing it for real. To qualify as spy masters, the team must complete the mission, acting completely unaided, in just 72 hours. This is as real as it gets. 3 hours ago, the team landed in Reykjavik, capital of Iceland, for their final mission. They have found an anonymous hotel in the centre of town where they have set up a temporary operations room. Spy trainer Terry Rigglesford and training director Barry Davies are on location to feed the team key information. But the trainee spies must plan and execute every aspect of the operation themselves.
We take harbour, commercial areas, we convene city centre, we pick a central location.
The spy trainers have set up the mission in 3 phases. Phase 1 is to locate and follow international terrorist Nikolai Esterov with the aim of spotting and identifying his Icelandic contact, codename Red.
Previous surveillance team indicated that Nikolai Esterov had been seen in a hotel called the Borg anytime from 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock at night. That's the best starting place we have. Find him, stay with him, don't lose him again, don't let him see you. And Nikolai is very, very dangerous, okay?
At 2000 hours, the team are on the street. They have 2 hours to locate Esterov at the Hotel Borg. Communicating by radio, they split into 2 groups. Steve Feasy and Susan approach the hotel on foot to look for Esterov.
Hotel Yankee, we have to cross over the road, left, and still trying to locate the Borg.
While Steve Hart and Alistair will stay mobile to target Esterov's car, a black Mercedes, in case he takes to the road.
We're here, opposite the museum, on our right, opposite the lake on our left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turnings up on the right is where they should be going. So we're looking at 2-way traffic here, 1 way that way. It's awkward to look at, but the advantage is, if he's mobile, sometimes he only has one choice of way to go. So we can sit and stop and think he's going to go there, he's going to go there, he's going to go there.
Tango Yankee, we found the Borg Hotel. We're going to proceed into that Borg Hotel, over.
Yeah, that's a roger there, Yankee, we're on our way. Right, would you like to proceed in a northerly direction, please, driver?
Let's have a little look when we go in there. Don't make too much eye contact when we go in, okay?
Steve Feasy and Susan move into the hotel to look for Esterov. And if they locate him, obtain video footage of anyone he is with, using a camera hidden in a shoulder bag. Outside, Steve Hart and Alistair look for their primary target, Esterov's black Mercedes.
Is that it? No, yes, no. Yeah.
That's the photo.
Well, okay, right, that's the vehicle.
Hotel, this is Yankee. We're in the Borg Hotel. We have visual on target. He's sitting with a number of acquaintances, over.
Yeah, roger, Yankee, we have visual on the target vehicle.
The team are now in position. Alistair and Steve Hart have the Mercedes, while Steve Feasy and Susan have Esterov and his 2 bodyguards. From this point on, they must use all they have learnt about covert surveillance. Esterov and his henchmen don't know what they look like, but, as in the real world, are on constant alert. If they rumble any of the team, they will act accordingly.
So light. We're looking at a potential move. We are looking at a move. Target has got jacket on.
So Yankee, we have the trigger. The target is leaving the hotel. Hotel, do you have visual on the target leaving the hotel? Negative, Yankee. We do not have
Visual on the target, only on his vehicle.
Target is right. Proceeding down straight. Come on, let's go.
Yankee, target has gone complete into Cafe Paris.
Target's in some other cafe at the moment. They've gone out, they've gone right, and they've gone into a cafe.
Esterov has ducked out of sight, a technique to flush out surveillance. For Susan and Steve to follow him inside would be too risky.
We're going to have to scoot round fairly quickly because now we have absolutely no trigger. We have no visual of the front door at the moment, so we need to decide, are we taking the bench over there?
Yeah, let's take that and see if we can get the trigger.
At least one of the team needs to be watching the exit to the cafe. This is called taking the trigger. With no trigger, they could lose Esterov at any time. But if they do, the mission will be over before it's hardly begun.
Hotel Yankee, can you confirm your position for me, please? Yes, Yankee, we are in the car park.
Looking down towards the Hotel Borg.
Can you get visual on the door of the Cafe Paris? Because at the moment, we don't have the trigger.
Haven't got the trigger, okay. If I get out, and go and check that door out, yeah?
We can't see the front door. We can't see the front door, so we can't have the trigger.
Well, let's move into position around the square then.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Yankee, can you confirm my last report?
Yeah, roger there, Yankee. We're
Actually moving our vehicle now into position where we can have visual on the door.
Yankee.
Eight minutes ago, the team lost sight of Esterov. They can only hope he is still inside the cafe.
Yeah, that's a Roger, Yankee.
we've got pretty good visual on the door. If the trigger
Comes towards us, we will need to move as they'll have complete visual on us.
Yankee.
Yeah, there he is.
Stand by, stand by, stand by.
Where's he coming?
Target has left the building and is going back to his car. We are moving. Can you take?
Yankee, we can see.
Okay, they've got him.
Yankee, we have visual on the target. He is moving back towards in general direction towards his vehicle. He still has 2 accompanying males. Roger there, Yankee. Yankee, target by his vehicle, stand by.
Esterov takes to the road, but the team are still on his tail. They must follow him until he meets his contact, codename Red. Esterov drives away from the city centre towards a hilltop observatory.
Keep the bill.
There he is. There. He's go there. Right over there.
We'll park on the end.
They've got out and they are going into the observatory.
I'm getting Foxtrot. I'm not sure it's out.
Go first. Just let us know.
Charlie 1, Foxtrot at the observatory. Charlie 1, Foxtrot at the observatory. Hotel Yankee, I'm just making my way around the back of the observatory, make sure there's no rear exit.
Hotel Yankee, there are 2 emergency exits with spiral staircases leading down, but the bottom seems to be locked. I don't actually think anybody can get out of them.
Alistair and Steve Hart have the only exit from the observatory staked out, but Esterov could be meeting his Icelandic contact Red inside. Susan and Steve Feasy have no choice but to follow him in.
Hotel Yankee, we are inside the building now. We do not have visual on the target, but we are proceeding to the 4th floor.
That's a Roger there, Yankee.
Confirmation of vision.
You got vision?
4 o'clock. I'm taking.
They spot Esterov with an unidentified female, possibly codename Red. They must get a good look at her and film her with a concealed camera.
Where's the camera? Can't get it. I'll keep visual. Tango Yankee, Sierra is just leaving the building to go and get the camera.
Waiting for Susan, Steve seems ill at ease. If Esterov recognises him from the Hotel Borg, he could compromise the whole mission.
Sierra has the camera.
Right, at the moment they're watching the targets. They got a little way in, then realised that they needed and could take some video. So me and Sue done a switch over, and I passed her the concealed video equipment. And they're in there at the moment, just got their eyes on the target and see if they can get some more film and some more information.
Target 1 and target 2. Target 2 is now the female.
Yes, some footage of video of them.
Yeah, we
We
did.
got good footage of them.
Yeah, we did. I hung the bag and walked about 4 foot away from them, looking over the balcony. So it must be some real pucker shots.
Who is that? Stand by, stand by.
Get the engines running. We have 1 male, 1 bodyguard, 1 target, Yeah. Into the back. And target is in the car, bodyguard is in the car.
Okay, they're on the move.
He's got a second option, 400 metres down at the roundabout to take a left.
Anyone has the target vehicle.
The team has footage of the unidentified girl. She may or may not be codename Red, so the surveillance continues. They follow the Mercedes back into town. Esterov, with his bodyguards and the unidentified female, disappear into a town centre hotel. The team settle in for a long night. 0500 hours. The spy trainers have radioed the team information regarding the unidentified female. She is not codename Red, but a well-known local call girl, and if approached, will supply useful information. From her, they learn the following. Esterov is working with an Icelandic computer scientist, Dr. Ratonsky, to develop a computer virus that can disable national defense systems. Dr. Ratonsky is codename Red. The spy trainers tell the team to contact Ratonsky. At 0900 hours, they stake out Ratonsky's office.
So I was going in the building.
Stand by. Target is 888.
1900 hours. Ratonsky leaves the office and the recruits make their move.
Ratonsky, we have reason to believe that your connections with Esterov are putting you into serious trouble. I need to talk to you in a more private place.
Ratonsky supplies the recruits with new intelligence. Esterov has kidnapped his daughter and holds her at a remote farmhouse, using her to blackmail Ratonsky into giving up the computer virus. Ratonsky is willing to help the team steal the virus from under Esterov's nose, but only if they can vouch for his daughter's safety. The spy trainers supply the team with the map coordinates to the farmhouse where the girl is being held and set them on the next phase of their mission, to rescue Ratonsky's daughter. They have 36 hours left.
Exactly where we are. Okay, we're coming up to the track. We should have visual on the track.
So there's going to be track on the left here now.
Yep, that's it, take that.
Right, so we've got 3 houses there, 4 houses there.
That's the farm. Yeah.
50 metres. Ding dong.
To rescue a hostage, certain intelligence is key. The exact location, the movements of any guards, a way in, and an escape route. To gain this information, the team need to get a closer look at the farm buildings, and Alistair and Susan have opted to try to move in unobserved and set up an observation point.
We're going to go and conduct a CTR, close target recce, on a building about 800 metres over in that direction, where a girl is being kept hostage, and we're just going to find out some information, take some pictures, find out who's going in and out of the buildings, find out what sort of traffic is coming in and out of that general area. We might have to do a snatch and grab mission to rescue the hostage. So we've got to find out exactly what's going on in there. We've got to find out exits and entries with regard to doors and windows and other possible laying up points, and just any information that we can possibly find. Really. Oh my God.
Nice. Stay focused.
See you later.
See you later.
Laden with essential equipment, it's 2000 hours when Alistair and Susan set off. They have nearly a kilometre to go over barren hillside, and their approach must be completely unnoticed. At the sign of anything suspicious, Esterov's men will move the girl to a different location.
Not looking particularly good. I think there is some cover here with large boulders.
I think we're going to have to stop moving a little faster and take a few more risks until we're closer to the MV. I have visual. 2 guards have moved to the first red building on the right. 1 guard positioned at the very last 3rd building on the right. He is gone from view, but I know he is there.
Roger that. Right, let's get some photos.
Not the far right building, the one end. 2 guards in front of it now.
about 10 metres apart. Coming closer together?
It's tough.
It's a very hard approach.
Very, very hard. And to be honest, you know, we probably... We just envisaged there would be far more cover than there actually is here. And now that we're actually in position here, it's not very good at all. We can either move down and try and move up with one of the gullies, but just looking through there on the binoculars, there's just no cover, it's even flatter down there. Or we carry on pressing up this way, or we sit here until it gets darker, and we just take some more black and white photos from this position or one slightly closer, and then move in when the sun goes down. But that, in Iceland, is going to be another 4 hours. This next mountain just hit 50 metres, 20 metres.
To retreat would be to lose all hope of locating and rescuing the girl in the time available. Alistair and Susan have no option but to press on. Five hours later, they find a tiny unused outhouse on the hillside above the farm. It's their one piece of luck in this whole exercise so far. Now, to gain the information needed to rescue the girl, they must sneak down the hillside, avoiding the armed guards who constantly patrol the area. Locate Rotonsky's daughter, who could be anywhere in one of the 5 buildings, and then return to the outhouse. It's now 0100 hours. In Iceland at this time of year, the nights are short. First light is just 2 hours away.
I'm going to position myself now, moving forward.
In the second phase of their final mission, Alistair and Susan have spent 5 hours crawling across barren hillside to recce a remote farm in the middle of Iceland. Somewhere in the farm buildings, a girl is being held captive. In the scenario the spy trainers have devised, she is the daughter of a scientist. The team must rescue her if they're to stand any chance of gaining the scientist's trust and foiling the plans of an international terrorist. It's now 0100 hours. Alistair and Susan have set up an observation point, or OP, in an unused outhouse on the hillside above the farm. To complete this phase of their mission, they must locate the girl and find a way to get her out. But guards constantly patrol the area, and there's just 2 hours until it gets light. Alistair has brought a ghillie suit, a camouflaged outfit used by the SAS. By tucking grass and leaves underneath the wire mesh, it's designed to allow the wearer to disappear into the landscape.
Cannot see any guards moving around area.
In a tiny window of opportunity, Alistair makes his move.
Alpha, if you're behind OP, remain there, remain there. Two guards are at my 12 o'clock heading away from OP to building 2.
A gully behind the outhouse leads down the edge of the farm buildings. It's the ideal cover.
Near Alpha, I am in cover now, making my way down along the street. Make me aware of any guards approaching the stream heading down toward building 1.
Oh, 0200 hours. Alistair has located Rotonsky's daughter. Susan has tabs on the guards' movements, and now they have a rescue plan.
We know exactly where the hostage is being held. We've radioed in for backup. They should be here very shortly, hopefully within the next half hour. In which case we're going to storm the farmhouse and get the hostage and get away in a vehicle.
They need a 6-man team, so have radioed through instructions. The spy trainers arrive to provide ground assistance. Meanwhile, the two Steves take up position in the getaway car at the end of a hidden cul-de-sac.
Give me a rundown what's happening. You keep quiet on that. Building straight ahead of us. Yeah. Window to right. Round the other aspect of the building. 2 doors, another window. Lights have been on all night.
We have 4 guards patrolling on a continuous loop around all the buildings. Some of the guards are armed. There's no obvious pattern to their movements. It's quite erratic. We'll have to move with speed when we do move. We'll have to be very mindful on watching every angle when we move in. We'll have to move very quickly. Our only advantage is the element of surprise.
Which is the quickest and the safest way down there? Over the back here? Yeah. There's a stream that runs directly down here to the side of the building. Yeah. Down the stream, take up positions, and go in and get the girl through the door. Okay. Go.
At 0500 hours, Susan notices that all the guards are gathered away from the farmhouse. This is their chance. Rescue accomplished. The way is now clear for the final stage of the mission. The recruits must break into Rotonsky's office to steal the computer virus he has been developing. They'll be working unaided, but the spy trainers have given them some information. The virus is on the hard drive of Rotonsky's computer. There are also backup disks stored in a yellow folder locked away in his filing cabinet. The safest means of entry into the building is through a first-floor window. Rotonsky's office is at the other end of the corridor. A guard operates at all times, working a regular patrol around all 4 floors of the office building. It's now midnight. With or without the virus, their mission will end at 0800 hours.
Alpha is now being disappeared for 2.5 minutes. Good to go. 1.5 minutes before he reappears.
Alpha, leaving the ladder there.
Okay. No sign of him.
Oh, there he is. Bingo. He's on the second floor, third floor. Okay, disappearing. Yankee Hotel. Security guards just moved to the 3rd floor.
hotel security guard is now on the first floor. Repeat, your floor, the first floor.
The way down has been compromised. They have no option but to go up.
Yankee, this is Alpha. We have no sign of bodyguard on gangway. Suggest using your own discretion at this juncture.
Alpha, maintain silence unless you definitely see the security. We're on the stairwell.
Alpha Yankee, we're taking up position on the roof, ready for the descent. Over.
Roger that.
Yankee Sierra, signal us from roof and you are prepared to descend and reposition vehicle.
With no real intelligence coming to them regarding the guard's specific whereabouts, the two Steves have made the decision to descend from the roof. In their opinion, the safest option.
The guard's movements were very erratic, and eventually we just had to make a decision to go for it. We really couldn't hang around much longer. We took up a position. We were waiting for intel from downstairs, really, that he was going to make his move onto the third, fourth floor, which is what we thought his pattern was. But he obviously changed his pattern, so we had to change the plan pretty quickly. But here we are on the roof, and hopefully the descent will be trouble-free.
The Sierra guard is on third level stairwell.
The two Steves are about to abseil from the top of this 6-story building. The rain and the wind are adding to the danger.
What a gas!
0100 hours. They reach the ground with a hard drive and the backup in Steve Hart's safekeeping.
Mission complete, I think, don't you, Steve?
Yeah, but it was hair and scare 'em up there. It really was. It was really wet and slippery, and coming over that ledge.
There was a little bit of wind, a bit of rain, just to add to the torment.
Just to add to the excitement.
We've got the hard drives, we've got the backups,
And we're still in one piece.
and we'll live to fight another day.
No mission is complete until the goods have been delivered, and the team have a rendezvous with the spy trainers at 0800 hours. But it looks like they've got problems.
more concerned about is why the hell that Merc's there.
Yeah, his lights have just gone on.
Are we going to be followed?
Just with
And there's the other Merc that's just leaving as well.
We're going to be intercepted.
Okay. Well, who's got all the kit? Who's got the hard drive and all the documents are here? Okay.
As the first Mercedes swerves in front of the team, the second pulls up hard behind them.
Here they go, the Doctors.
Go, 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 go! Go, 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 go! I think I'll stay with...
As the first Mercedes swerves in front of the team, the second pulls up hard behind them.
Here they go, the Doctors.
Go, 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 go! Go, 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 I think I'll stay with the bag.
Who's Steve?
Where's the keys?
The keys? Ah! Right, we've got one of us got to go back to base. We've got to get some backup here.
We can't leave the vehicle just like this, can we?
One of us will go back to base, two of us stay with the vehicle.
Why are you two staying with the vehicle?
Okay. I'm going to start going back to base. I don't think you
Wait,
should be walking around on your own, so I'm going to go back
I don't mind walking back. What is our plan though? Why are you two staying with the vehicle?
Just a bad one.
One
No, it's not the band.
No.
one stay with the vehicle, two get back to base.
So they've got Steve.
They've got Steve.
When did that happen?
We'll go back, we'll get a second vehicle.
Trying to help you.
We'll go back, we'll get a second vehicle. Right, come on.
Okay. You go back.
I'll start.
Sure.
Moving with speed.
We had the backup, we had the virus, we had the hard drive, and then we got bingo. I'd taken Steve, taken the backup and the hard drive, taken the car to the keys to the car so we can't even pursue him. So just about everything that could have gone wrong has just gone wrong.
The four recruits, Steve Feasy, Steve Hart, Susan Martin and Alistair Newing, are at the very end of their 3-day undercover mission in Iceland to foil the plans of an international terrorist and recover a computer virus capable of disarming national defense systems. The mission seemed to be progressing smoothly. They successfully identified the terrorist's contact as scientist Viktor Rotonsky.
Rotonsky, we have reason to believe that your connections with Esterov are putting you into serious trouble.
They rescued Rotonsky's daughter, being held hostage in a remote farmhouse. As the final stage of their mission, they recovered the all-important computer virus from under the noses of the terrorists. But then, just hours before their deadline, with a hard drive and backup disk safely in Steve Hart's possession, all was lost.
There you go, Doctors.
Go, 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 go! Go, 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 go!
I'd taken Steve, taken the backup and the hard drive, taken the keys to the car so we can't even pursue him. So just about everything that could have gone wrong has just gone wrong.
So what did go wrong? They were first spotted at the Observatory when Steve Feasey unnecessarily walked by Esterov's table. The following day, staking out Ratonsky's office, Alistair forgot his basic tradecraft, and he too was spotted. Finally, during the break-in, Steve Hart failed to unhook the rope ladder once in the building. This mistake was compounded when Susan failed to throw it out of sight and left it hanging from the ledge.
Alpha, leaving the ladder there.
Now it's 5 a.m. on the final day. 3 hours until mission termination. But just when everything seems to be lost,
we had an ambush at a set of traffic lights. We had a grey Merc pull in front of us, box to see, and a black Merc behind us. We were aware of something happening. Before we know it, there was at least 8 guys, heavily masked up, and everything come flying out. We'd sort of prepared for this. The hard drive, the backup disk, and all the documents were with me, in my possession. As soon as this happened, I was straight out of the car and gone. I managed to get away. I got about 200-300 yards away, straight to ground in some bushes. Literally, I found a safe place for the documents. Documents are now hidden in case, when I tried to make my way back to the operations room, I got compromised and I got caught. So I haven't got the documents on me, but they're safe and they're not in the hands of the bad guys.
far from being taken hostage, Steve has saved the day. At daybreak, checking they're not being followed, the 4 team members collect the hard drive and back up from Steve's hiding place. Having had less than 6 hours sleep in the last 3 days, they're now totally and utterly exhausted. But they still have to remain alert. The job's not done yet.
So Yankee, no sign of any hostile.
The mission ends in half an hour. There's one last rendezvous to make.
Well done.
So guys, how do you think it went?
Very well. Completed the mission. Got the job done.
What about the ambush?
We got away with the information that we went to get, so if we look at it that way, it's a success.
What have you learnt?
Just to look around you in a totally different way and just be totally aware.
I think also that espionage isn't really the glamour world that we all thought originally. The James Bond walking into a casino and in a cocktail suit, and you know, just there's a lot more to it. It's a lot of hard bloody work involved in it, and I think we've just got utmost respect for the people that do it day in, day out, really.
They've had the most challenging 3 days of their lives. Out of the 600 who wanted to do it, these 4 proved they had what it takes to operate as a secret agent in the field. 4 individuals, 1 sensational team. Susan, Steve Feasey, Steve Hart and Alistair. Thrown into a mission that replicated a real-life operation, they used everything they'd been taught to achieve success. And against all the odds, they triumphed. Each has earned the right to be called Spymaster.
Wow, that was brilliant, and you can